welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom and a regular game in World of Tanks. So this is one of my subscribers. This is Avon Burren, probably pronouncing that name wrong. I should know by now, but I'm shit with accents and names. And he sent me this replay and said, I did what you told me to do and it worked beautifully. And I'm thinking, geez, someone actually listened to what I said and actually acted on it, and wonders never ceased. It actually worked. Wow, I have to have a look at this. And you know what? He did, boy. The boy did good. So he is driving the Tier 7 Russian tank destroyer, the SU-100M1, Tier 7 load of pain. However, he is stock. This is a stock TD. But, you know, to balance that out, for once he's top tier. He's chosen 3 in a Tier 7 game. And it's on Mountain Pass, one of the least TD-friendly tank maps in the game. But he's doing what I told him to do. Well, I didn't tell him specifically. I just said there are 2 types of tank destroyers. There are proper tank destroyers, who are more sort of campy hunter type based ones, and then there are the assault gun types, like what this one is. And so he is going to try and play it like an assault gun. Now you can do that with these SU tanks because they've got big guns. They've got very slopey armour, which bounces a lot of shells, even off the side like that. First shell into that P43. P43 can't pen him at all. Look at the angling. Look at the armour. This is with his counter shot. Oh, there's an M4 out there as well, and he's bouncing all of them. Mind you, they are low tier tanks, but even so, he's doing everything he could be asked of. Oof. Gets. Oh, the P43's changed to premium. He's focusing his fire down the lane because he knew he had support, and he was hoping that they would take out that Struntwagen. They've resorted. That P43 is resorting to APCR, but still not managing to do anything to him. And look at this. This is just pointless. What is this Sherman trying to prove to himself? Is that he's got balls for whatever? He's standing there fighting out, even though he's not managed to pen once. Why would you do that? Now that BDR is a bit different proposition. That's got a good gun. Blocks another shell. Look at all the bounces he's taking. Blocked 1400 damage in a Tier 7 tank. That's not bad at all. The 43's resorting to HE. That was a different 43 this time. Yeah, we'll get to you in a minute, Sonny Jim. Just 1 second. Well, it's a blind shot, but yeah, I can see he wants to push down there and take on that 43, but he can't at the moment. Well, maybe he can. Oh, we took two big hits. One from the BDR and one from a VK. Yeah, you cannot pen him. Not frontally. There's no point fighting. And this is one of the things, yeah, I notice it, and I don't know whether it's just the difference between gamers, you know, kind of military type gamers, and who play these sort of games all the time, and kind of computer gamers, because a war gamer, a gamer who knows history, who knows how tank games play, maybe have played, maybe even got real experiences of it, will know that if you are going up against something like that where you have no chance of penning them, you know, you fired HE at them, you fired AP at them, you fired APCR, and it's still not penning. Why do you keep doing it? You're better off relocating, going somewhere different. And that's what the good players do. That's what players who understand the mechanics of how this game is loosely based on reality. You know, medium and light tanks are not designed to go up against thick, solid armoured tanks, heavy tanks, or big assault guns like this. You're better off flanking, getting around the side, trying to deal with them in another way. But people don't try. That P43 could have pulled away. Even made it look like he was pulling away, and hoped that the SU had sort of gone off somewhere else and then pop round and get some shells into the side. But this game is done and dusted. He's done 1900 damage. He's blocked 1600. He's gone toe to toe. Well, no, there's a premium tank destroyer, and he manages to bounce the shell. Oh my lord, what a shame that was. That would have been lovely. That would have been over 2000 damage in a Tier 7 game, which would have been a monster. Come on. You can get him. There we go. Right. Goes over the 2,000. Can we get the kill? He's there for the taking. Oh, where did that shell go? I think he expected him to run away, but he didn't. He stood up there. Got him in the end, but did lose a few hit points for doing that. Could have made a bigger score. Never mind. He's had a good game. You know, this is a stock TD he's driving, remember? He's not fully upgraded. He's not fully equipped. This is his, I think he said it's his first ever game in this tank. So, you know, it takes a while to learn some tanks. Not for him. The only thing I've noticed him struggle with is the gun depression, because it doesn't have any. But never mind. Great game. Well played. Really good win. So yeah, there we go. He says first game stock. There you go. So it was his very first game in that SU-100M1. Wonder if he's still loving it. You can tell us in the chat down below. So ended up with first class. He got fire for effect, fighter, shell proof, big dick, duelist, hand of God, Spartan, high caliber, and steel wool. It's an assault gun, not a TD. Finished up. Where did he finish? Obviously, I imagine he finished top of his team. Yes, indeed, he did. 2,314 damage, 4 kills, 1016 base XP. Fired 17 shots, hit with 12, penned with 11. For that 2,300 damage, he took 24 hits, 6 of which penned, 18 did not, blocking 1,600 damage. And largely that was those P43s and that M4 just continually tried to take him on frontally. This thing has a really slopey armour, and although the millimeters are not particularly fantastic, the way the effective armour works is very, very good. He doesn't run a premium count, so still made 23,700 credits after cost 13,700 profit. Would have been, what's that, 25,500 if he'd been running a premium account. Even got a couple of bonds for the epic medals he got there. And for his experience, 2,032 with his ×2 would have been 3,048 if he'd been running premium. So there you go. Somebody who listened to what I say. See, I could be the oracle. Yeah, maybe not. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. In the meantime, enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take it too seriously, and I will see you again soon. This is Gamerdom, signing out.